So you've just gotten a job and you're going to start, or maybe you've already started, and you don't know what to do, especially you're an immigrant, you've never worked in a British corporate office before. This video is for you because myself and Gabby, we're going to be sharing things that you should do or things that we think you should not do in the corporate office.
Yeah, we think.
In the UK. We think you can decide to do whatever you want at the end of the day, but this is just our opinion, okay? We think it's going to help you. So Gabby works in the financial industry. We've done a video previously talking about how to get a job, tips for job hunting for those that are interested in getting, jobs in the financial industry. Go and watch that video because it was very helpful. And in this video, Gabby works in the private sector, finance. I work in the public sector, education related and law. And we're just going to share our experience. So Gabby, tell us, we're going to go into
No, again, you will show where I'm from. I'm from Guatemala.
Oh, good.
Yeah, introduction. See, I'm the guest and she's from...
Okay, Gabby, let's get to meet you because I thought you watched the first video where you did it.
No.
Okay, Gabby, let's get to meet you, sweetheart. Sweetie, let's get to meet you. Come on, let's go, let's go.
Hello, I'm Gabriela. I'm from Guatemala.
Gabriela Rosales.
You better put the country or whatever. I don't know where she's
from. Her full name is Gabriela Rosales Aden, and they have like 16 Gabrielas in their family.
No, my full name is Gabriela Maria Rosales Ardon.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I don't know why everyone that's my name. Only because it's too long, but that's how it is.
It's not too long, my love. It's not too long. We love it like that.
Whatever. That's how we do it in Guatemala.
Okay, Gabby's from Guatemala. Please, this is the Guatemalan flag in front of you, just in case you've never known. How dare you not know Guatemala? Do you know that's where people like Gabriela are born? Beautiful, intelligent, smart. Yeah. Okay, Gabby, tell them, if you just get a new job, what you should do at the office, like things to do in your new workplace.
Shut up and learn. Yes, go ask questions, be open, because maybe you have your own way to do things. But some people, they have different ways of doing things and they can help you to improve yours. Or maybe they can make you rethink how you do things and be open for that.
So be open to learn.
Yeah.
And don't talk too much.
No, talk. I mean, it depends on the personality, I believe. My
own will be get to know your colleagues one-on-one. So when you start a new job, of course, you're going to be introduced to teams, to meetings and all of that. But if they offer you coffee, like let's go for coffee and get to know each other, make sure you go because that's where the tea is going to be spilled. That is where you get to know the tea. That's what you're going to say. You're going to hear people say, oh, so things they would normally not like to share in meetings. That's when they will share those things.
I have questions with that.
Yes.
I don't know. I think you need to be careful with oversharing.
Not you sharing them. Like you're getting to know your colleagues, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Then you be careful.
You have to keep quiet.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're barely starting the job.
Absolutely.
You don't know anyone. You don't know how things are done. You may hear, oh, this person is no, and this one is great, and maybe it's the other way around. Yeah. So I think you need to pay attention and go like a sponge, absorbing everything,
information,
everything.
Okay. I agree.
You will make mistakes. So it's fine, and you will learn from them.
Yeah.
But I think it's very important to be careful with what you say.
Absolutely.
And how you say it.
Exactly. For instance, if you were sacked at your old job, never ever say that. Something happened. In fact, you resigned. Okay? You really love your old boss. You really love your old team. You were not sacked. Never ever say that.
Okay.
Okay? Actually, I know that some people may find me on the internet, but I don't ever tell my work colleagues that I'm a content creator. Like, it's too much information. If they find me, fine. When I started my new job, right, because we have an in-house recruiter who recruits for our team. I just started, I think it was my day one when we were talking. I was going to collect my laptop and everything, and she said, "Oh, I saw you on YouTube. Are you on YouTube?" I said, "No." She said, "Oh, well, I think I saw something like that." I said, "No, it's not me."
I mean, I don't think you can hide that.
Sweetheart. Not every manager has the time to go start searching your name on social media. And let it be like that, okay? It is only when you give them too much information. For instance, where I worked in my previous job, I worked there for almost 18 months. They didn't know that I had social media until almost the last 3 months. And do you know what that information did? Every day I came into the office, my colleague would say, "Oh, do we have a new YouTube video today?" Like, I don't need that at work, right? Which is why I keep that information to myself. So they may eventually know much later, but let it not be the first thing your colleagues know about you once you enter. Yes, everybody has social media, but they don't know me to be active on social media. You don't want your colleagues tracking your social media, tracking what you're doing, and maybe you went on holiday, you posted some things. You don't want all that information. Keep it to yourself. Share what you want them to know. That's my own.
No,
yeah.
It's correct.
Yeah, because I noticed that in the workplace, they just want to know everything. Oh, how are you doing? Where did you go? What did you eat? It's good. It allows bonding, but sometimes I share too much, and after a while, I'm like, why did I share that? But But I know why
think we all go
I
through
know
that.
why I shared that, because I was just in the mood. I was so into the conversation and I shared.
Yeah.
But I've never shared anything that I had to regret sharing. Yes, maybe a couple of people knew about my social media, but I don't regret that because it's a public place, right? But just be careful of what you open your mouth to say. Please.
Yeah.
I beg of you. What other things should they not do in the workplace? The first thing Gabby said we should do is keep quiet and listen, soak up like a sponge. And another thing I said was what you should do, go out for that coffee, get to know your colleagues on one level. Now, things that they should not do. Gabby said don't talk too much. And I said don't overshare. What else should they not do?
I was going to say don't get drunk with them, but we live in England. I mean,
do they judge people on that?
I have no idea because at least in my country, that's a little bit like no, you don't do that.
You don't do? I don't.
But here they go out for a drink.
Yeah, they
quite
go
often.
quite often.
It's
But you shouldn't be drunk.
Yeah. But always, even one beer would be like that relaxes you and that shows a different
Side of you.
yeah.
Yeah. So just be cautious when you go on this social media.
Yeah, do it, but be
Cautious. Exactly.
Because I don't think there's something wrong with that. Actually, I think it's a good thing, but you need to be aware of the possible consequences of it.
What are the possible consequences?
I've never been drunk. I don't think I did.
So go out with your colleagues.
I have a reference for that.
But never get drunk with your work colleagues. They are going to use that to taunt you for the rest of your stay in that work.
I've heard stories, which I'm not going to tell because they are not my stories, but all of them are crazy. It's like, people do that.
Yeah.
People do that when they're drunk. It's like, okay. So, yes, go out for the coffee or the beer or the cocktail, but take it slow.
Know your limit. Don't overdo it. Don't
Especially
act
in this country.
Don't do like you're with your friends.
Yeah, please.
Yes. Be friendly, but just know that you cannot be 100% yourself. And then I think I would say, because I'm a very honest person, I share how I feel. And in my previous job, I had a boss where we could talk about everything. Like, we could just sit and chat about how I feel about the job.
Yes, but that
and
kind of
everything.
relationship takes time to build.
Exactly.
You don't go to your boss like first week in and no, you don't do that.
You don't complain to your boss about your colleague. It doesn't end well, does it?
No. I think this didn't happen to me, but someone I know, they had a colleague inside their team. That guy was useless. That kind of behavior and work environment needed to be out. So there are specifics where obviously you need to step up and say, no, this is not right. But I think it's a very thin line that you can really analyze and see, okay, what am I getting from speaking up? What am I getting from staying quiet? So you need to...
If somebody's making your job difficult, it's, of course you can share. But I don't think don't try to attack somebody's personality at work. The person might have done something to offend you. But because in the office, I notice people just complain on a normal basis. Oh, this person's stressing me. Oh, this job. But that's it. It's very shallow. But don't go and start exerting anger. Like maybe somebody has made this so upset.
This is a really good tip I received, especially this year, because it has been... First, calm down. Don't do anything when you are super upset or super happy or super sad. Whenever your emotions are like
up, down,
over the roof, no, don't do anything. Whatever, you just let it out, go to your house, take a bath, whatever. Take a few days if you need, weeks, whatever. Then you come back. First, you start with what you're seeing. Do not say anything, this is how I feel, or this is how I see it. No. You start very objectively saying, I saw this, this happened. Then when you put it out there, you explain what's the issue. You can start, okay, this is how it made me feel, this is what happened, and my reaction was this. Maybe you take responsibility of your actions, but at the same time, you're putting the problem out there. You shouldn't go and
attack.
No.
And
especially with these British people, they love passive aggressiveness.
You would never know they're angry because you would never know they'll still be smiling with you. So at the end of the day, you will be the one that they will tag aggressive, angry.
Yeah, I think your culture is kind of similar to mine.
Yeah.
You are upset?
Like,
bye.
Yeah, because I remember in Nigeria, if I don't like something, my boss will know immediately.
Yeah.
And my boss will either say, stay in my office, or, but you can't do that here.
That's why I was telling you, the first months, shut up and listen.
Just watch.
Watch how everyone behaves, because everyone behaves differently. Observe, because you will learn a lot from just seeing how people interact with others. And then you will start assessing, okay, this person I can talk to him or her like this person I need a different approach. So especially if you're changing your culture, you are used to work with certain type of culture, people, whatever, and then you change to a completely different one. That takes time to adapt. It's interesting. It shapes you in a way that it's unbelievable, but you need to learn to navigate.
Yeah, and I noticed that when I joined when I had my new job, in the first 1 or 2 or 3 months, a lot of people will be asking you, how are you finding it? How are you settling in? You better be nice to always say you're settling in nicely, you like it here. I just feel like some people just want you to say something bad because there's one particular colleague that every time, how are you liking it here? How does this place compare to your former job? Like, what's your business? Why are you trying to make me compare this place and my former job? How is that going to solve anything? How is that going to change anything? Always be nice. Never say, oh, here is definitely better than the other place. No, that's not your business. They don't care. Just say, I'm liking it here. You're liking it there because you're working there, so you're liking it there. So I kind of feel like some people want to like pressure you, to just say your mind if you don't like how the processes are. First of all, you're just coming out new. If your line manager is asking you to write, like Gabby have said, if they're asking you to make changes or propose changes, you write it as a document that you know that anybody can read that document, not you expressing your personal displeasure or personal anger.
Yeah, it's very important to be objective.
Yeah.
It's a hard lesson to learn.
And you need to know that whatever you do in the workplace, as long as you write it down, whether you write it down on Teams, on Zoom, or on email, that anybody can see it. If you're emailing one person, the tone you should use should be the tone that you are comfortable for anybody in the workplace to see, including the president of the company, including your head of department, even if you're emailing your colleague, because you don't know where that email will be forwarded to. Say something.
Guys, sometimes it's annoying because I would be in a rush and like, and when I send an email, sometimes my boss would be like, Gabby, be nice, please. I was like, but I was nice. Maybe not your nice, but I was nice. Yeah, but I know you. I was like, So now sometimes I tone it down with ChatGPT. Sorry.
Yes,
but
I do that too, Gabby.
And maybe from me, it's like, this is
just
nice.
okay.
I don't understand. Why do you want it nicer?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is nice.
Yeah.
It's like, no,
you need to be very diplomatic.
I was like,
very subtle. And another thing is, like, if you are angry at something and you just want to send an email, it's fine. You can type out all your anger. Type it out. Save it in draft.
Just don't send it.
Do not send it. Save it in draft. After an hour or two, if you're still boiling the next day, when you look at it, you will surely see that maybe the tone was harsh, you're angry. And if you think you cannot like tone it really down, copy it, paste on ChatGPT and say, can you make this more diplomatic for me? And there you have it, my people. There you have it. You will keep your job. Follow these tips to keep your jobs because you don't want to lose a job you just got. And you know, especially if you're an immigrant and your visa depends on the job. You want to thread carefully. Yeah. People, you want to thread carefully.
I think it's tricky for us immigrants.
Yeah. Because we don't know the culture. We get to learn.
Yeah. And we need to be patient with us. Mm-hmm. Like, for me, it has been a shock. I've been 3 years in the job, but I'm still learning.
Every day.
And sometimes it's just because I get along with people in my company. They are like, wow, that was savage. I was like, no, that wasn't. Sorry, that was the reality.
Yeah.
But they perceive it like, that's too much. Yeah. Now, because they know me.
Okay, they understand you better now.
Yeah. But I have had misunderstandings. Like,
you've been misunderstood.
This is not my first language. Yeah. Even, for example, this girl, Nigeria, they speak English. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we speak English. The way they communicate with English people, it's different. Maybe for them, one specific sentence would mean something. For English people, it represents the end of the world. Entirely. So, it is what it is.
It is what it is. A word is enough for the wise. Stay safe out there, guys. Secure your job. Keep your job and don't get fired.
I mean, if you want to stay in England, you need the job. So.
Don't get yourself fired. Let me know in the comment section what your experiences have been. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope that it's been helpful. Gabby, tell them to subscribe and drop a comment. Tell them to like and share.
Yes, I already told them.
No, you have to say it now.
Okay, this lady says, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also like all her videos. And I don't know why she's laughing like that. But
you said this lady said you should subscribe. Guys, bye-bye. Don't mind Gabby.